After weeks of hard work, Emma's team made a breakthrough. They developed a prototype that could potentially revolutionize renewable energy. Excitement buzzed through the group. Emma stood at the head of the table, a smile spreading across her face as she observed her team. The room was filled with a palpable energy, a mix of relief and exhilaration. "Can you believe it?" Sarah, the lead engineer, said, her voice trembling with excitement. "We've actually done it." Emma nodded, feeling a swell of pride. "This is just the beginning," she replied. "The real work starts now." The prototype, a sleek, compact device, sat in the center of the table. It represented countless hours of brainstorming, testing, and refining. Each component had been meticulously designed and assembled, a testament to the team's dedication and ingenuity. Mark, the software developer, leaned in to get a closer look. "I never thought we'd see this day," he admitted. "There were times when I doubted we'd make it." Emma placed a reassuring hand on his shoulder. "Innovation is always a journey of highs and lows, but look at what we've accomplished together." The team gathered around the prototype, their faces illuminated by its soft, green glow. It was more than just a piece of technology. It was a symbol of their hard work, perseverance, and collaboration. "Let's test it," Emma suggested, her voice filled with anticipation. Sarah carefully connected the prototype to the power source, her hands steady despite the adrenaline coursing through her veins. The room fell silent as everyone held their breath. A moment later, the device hummed to life, its energy readings displaying on the monitor. The data was clear. Their prototype was not only functional but exceeded their initial projections. Cheers erupted around the table. Hugs were exchanged, and tears of joy were shed. This was the breakthrough they had been working towards, the culmination of their efforts. Emma raised her hand, calling for quiet. "This is a monumental achievement, but it's just the first step. We need to refine this prototype, conduct extensive testing, and prepare for the next phase. But I have no doubt that we can do it." The team members nodded, their faces alight with determination. They knew there were challenges ahead, but they were ready to face them together. As they celebrated their success, Emma couldn't help but feel a sense of awe at what they had accomplished. This prototype had the potential to change the world, to make renewable energy more accessible and sustainable. And it all started here, with a group of dedicated individuals who believed in the power of innovation and the strength of their collective effort. Emma looked around the room, her heart swelling with pride. This was more than just a breakthrough. It was a testament to what they could achieve when they worked together towards a common goal. The future was bright, and they were ready to seize it. Not everyone believed in Emma's project. Some students and even a few teachers doubted its feasibility. Mr. Donovan taught Emma how to handle criticism and stay focused. Despite Emma's enthusiasm and well-documented plans, murmurs of skepticism echoed through the halls. Classmates whispered about the project's ambitious goals, and a couple of teachers questioned its practicality during staff meetings. The weight of their doubt began to wear on Emma, threatening to dim her resolve. Mr. Donovan, her mentor and a seasoned teacher, noticed the change. He invited her to his office one afternoon, sensing that she needed encouragement. As Emma sat down, he began. "Emma, I've heard some of the things people are saying about your project. How are you holding up?" Emma sighed, her shoulders slumping. "It's hard, Mr. Donovan. Sometimes it feels like no one believes I can do this." Mr. Donovan leaned back in his chair, a thoughtful expression on his face. "Criticism can be tough, especially when it comes from people you respect. But remember, every great idea faces opposition at some point. The key is to stay true to your vision and use the criticism constructively." He continued, "Let me tell you a story. When I was younger, I had a project I was passionate about. It was met with a lot of skepticism too. People told me I was wasting my time, that it would never work. But I kept at it, refining my ideas and proving the doubters wrong. That experience taught me resilience and the importance of believing in myself." Emma listened intently, drawing strength from his words. "So, what should I do when people criticize my project?" "First, consider the source and the intent behind the criticism," Mr. Donovan advised. Is it meant to help you improve, or is it just negativity? Constructive criticism can be valuable, so use it to make your project better. But don't let naysayers undermine your confidence. Stay focused on your goals and remember why you started this project in the first place. Emma nodded, feeling a renewed sense of determination. Thank you, Mr. Donovan. I won't let the doubters get to me. I'll use their feedback to strengthen my project and prove that it can be done. Mr. Donovan smiled, proud of her resilience. That's the spirit, Emma. Keep pushing forward, and you'll show everyone what you're capable of. With her mentor's guidance, Emma found the courage to face the doubters head-on. She refined her plans, addressed legitimate concerns, and continued to work tirelessly. Slowly but surely, the tide began to turn as more people saw the potential in her project. Emma's unwavering determination became an inspiration, proving that with the right mindset and support, even the most ambitious dreams could become reality. Emma's biggest rival, Jake, was also working on an impressive project. The competition between them grew fierce, pushing both to their limits. Emma had always prided herself on her meticulousness and creativity. Her project, a groundbreaking piece of software designed to revolutionize data analysis, was close to fruition. She spent countless nights refining algorithms, optimizing performance, and ensuring user-friendliness. The more she worked, the more she realized just how much this project meant to her. Jake, on the other hand, was known for his innovative thinking and bold approaches. His project, a cutting-edge artificial intelligence system aimed at predicting market trends, had garnered significant attention. Jake's ambition knew no bounds, and he was determined to outshine Emma. The tension between them was palpable. Their colleagues watched with bated breath as the two titans clashed. Each new development in one project was met with an equally impressive advancement in the other. They pushed each other to excel, driven by a mixture of respect and rivalry. Emma could feel the pressure mounting. She knew that Jake was an incredible competitor, and any mistake on her part could give him the upper hand. But she also knew that this competition was making her better. She was learning new techniques, discovering innovative solutions, and growing as a developer. Jake, too, was feeling the strain. He had never faced a rival like Emma before. Her attention to detail and creative problem-solving abilities kept him on his toes. He found himself working harder than ever, constantly seeking ways to improve his AI system. As the deadline for their projects approached, the intensity of their rivalry reached its peak. Both Emma and Jake knew that only one of them could come out on top, but neither was willing to back down. In the end, it wasn't just about winning. It was about pushing the boundaries of what was possible, about striving for excellence, and about respecting the drive and talent of a worthy opponent. Emma and Jake's rivalry had become a crucible in which they forged their best work. When the day of the final presentations arrived, both stood before their peers, ready to showcase the fruits of their labor. The room was filled with anticipation, but also with a newfound respect for the incredible journey both had undertaken. The competition had driven them to their limits, but it had also brought out the best in them. And as they shared their groundbreaking projects with the world, Emma and Jake knew that, no matter the outcome, they had both achieved something extraordinary. Emma found an unexpected ally in Jake. Despite their rivalry, they discovered mutual respect for each other's work and began to help one another in small ways. Emma had always prided herself on her independence and skill. Jake, on the other hand, was known for his relentless ambition and sharp mind. They had clashed on numerous occasions, each striving to outdo the other. But one evening, as Emma struggled with a particularly stubborn algorithm, Jake noticed her frustration. "I can take a look if you want," he offered, his tone surprisingly genuine. Emma hesitated but handed over her laptop. Within minutes, Jake pinpointed the issue, explaining his thought process as he worked. Emma watched in amazement, a newfound respect forming for her rival. From that day forward, their dynamic shifted subtly. Jake would leave helpful notes on Emma's desk, pointing out potential improvements in her code. Emma, in turn, would share her insights on Jake's projects, offering solutions he hadn't considered. One such instance occurred during a critical presentation. Jake's computer crashed moments before he was to present their findings to the board. Panic was setting in when Emma calmly stepped up, using her own laptop to seamlessly continue the presentation. Jake shot her a grateful look, and the board members were none the wiser. Their small acts of assistance gradually built a foundation of trust. They began to have lunch together, discussing their projects and sharing ideas. Emma found herself looking forward to these discussions, valuing Jake's perspective and enjoying their intellectual sparring. One afternoon, as they sat in the company cafeteria, Jake broached a new topic. "Emma, have you ever thought about collaborating on a project together? I think we could achieve something remarkable." Emma considered his proposal. It was true that their combined skills could lead to groundbreaking work. She nodded thoughtfully. "I think it's worth exploring, Jake. Let's see what we can create together." This unexpected alliance marked the beginning of a powerful partnership. They started small, working on side projects that quickly gained attention for their innovation and effectiveness. Their rivalry transformed into a source of strength, pushing each other to excel and achieve more than they ever could alone. Emma and Jake's journey from rivals to allies was a testament to the power of mutual respect and collaboration. Together, they were unstoppable. The day of the science fair arrived. Emma and her team presented their project with confidence, showcasing their prototype to a panel of judges and an eager audience. The gymnasium buzzed with excitement as students from all grades set up their projects. Trifold boards, colorful posters, and intricate models filled the tables, each representing countless hours of research and hard work. Emma glanced at her teammates, Aiden, Sophia, and Liam, each busy with final touches on their presentation. Their project, a solar-powered water purification system, stood out with its sleek design and practical application. The team had spent months perfecting the prototype, ensuring it was both efficient and easy to use. The judges approached, clipboards in hand, ready to evaluate their work. Emma took a deep breath and stepped forward. "Good morning, everyone. We are thrilled to present our solar-powered water purification system. Our goal was to create an affordable and sustainable solution to provide clean drinking water in remote areas." Aiden demonstrated how the system worked, explaining the science behind solar energy and water filtration. Sophia highlighted the potential impact of their project on communities lacking access to clean water. Liam detailed the technical challenges they faced and how they overcame them. The judges nodded thoughtfully, impressed by the team's depth of knowledge and passion. They asked a few probing questions about the system's efficiency and real-world application. Emma and her team answered confidently, showcasing their thorough understanding of the subject matter. As the presentation concluded, the audience erupted in applause. Parents, teachers, and fellow students expressed admiration and curiosity. Many approached the team with questions and compliments, eager to learn more about their innovative project. The day was a whirlwind of excitement and pride. Emma and her team felt a profound sense of accomplishment, knowing that their hard work had paid off. Regardless of the final outcome, they had succeeded in making a meaningful contribution and inspiring others. The science fair was just the beginning. Emma knew that with determination and teamwork, they could achieve even greater things in the future. The judges deliberated, and the results were announced. Emma's project won first place, earning her team a spot in the regional science competition. Emma and her team began preparing for the regional competition. The stakes were higher, and the pressure intensified, but so did their determination. Every member of the team felt the weight of the upcoming event. The regional competition wasn't just another step, it was a critical proving ground. Winning here meant recognition, pride, and a chance to compete on an even bigger stage. The training sessions became longer and more grueling. Mornings started with endurance exercises, pushing their physical limits. Afternoons were dedicated to refining their techniques, ensuring every move was precise and every sequence flawless. Emma, as the team captain, led by example. She never missed a session, often arriving early and staying late. Her dedication inspired the rest of the team to push harder, to dig deeper. Coach Harris introduced new strategies tailored for the regional competition. They analyzed their past performances, identifying strengths to capitalize on and weaknesses to address. Every match they watched, every competitor they studied, added another layer to their growing tactical acumen. The team held strategy meetings, discussing potential scenarios and how to handle them. They practiced not just physical maneuvers but also mental fortitude, learning to stay calm under pressure and to think several steps ahead. The journey was not without its challenges. Injuries, fatigue, and moments of doubt tested their resolve. But each obstacle they faced only strengthened their bond. They supported each other, celebrating small victories and lifting each other up after setbacks. Emma, in particular, had to navigate the fine line between pushing her team to their limits and ensuring they didn't burn out. It was a delicate balance, but one she managed with care and empathy. As the date of the regional competition drew closer, the team's focus sharpened. Uniforms were checked and rechecked, equipment was meticulously maintained, and every possible scenario was rehearsed. The anticipation was palpable, a mix of nervous energy and quiet confidence. Emma gathered the team for one last meeting before they set off. She looked around at their determined faces, feeling a swell of pride. "We've worked hard for this," she said, her voice steady. "No matter what happens, remember that we've already achieved so much. Let's give it our all and show them what we're made of." With that, the team was ready. The regional competition awaited, and they were prepared to face it head-on.